So, what's good everybody, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I want to talk about a subject about Jump Force that I wanted to talk about for a while now. This has been kind of in my head for a really long time now. I'm like, kind of really want to talk about it, but I'm not so sure how I'm gonna put it in words, so hopefully it's gonna work. It's probably going to be a little bit of a longer video because there's a lot of things I want to say in this. But basically, I'm going to make a video basically how you guys can prepare in some way for Jump Force. Now, I know you're thinking, what the hell? Why am I supposed to prepare for a video game? I'm just going to go ahead, get the game, play it. But the thing is, Jump Force is a little different than your average video game because this is a video game where you play. One of the main reasons people play this game is for the characters. I'm pretty sure 99% of you are playing this for the characters. I don't think someone is like, I'm buying this game, for its gameplay. Like 100%. That's the only reason. I think that's kind of dumb. People are buying this for the characters because it's like a really cool crossover event, and people want to play that. So, but the thing is, what I've seen online, and that's something that I kind of see a little bit of a problem, is that I've seen some people who are actually like they're excited for the game, right? But they're very much excited because of very specific characters or specific series. And for example, people say like, oh my god, Yugi is like one of the main reasons I want to buy the game, or not even that. People say like, Yugi is the main reason I want to buy the game. He's like the only character I'm going to be playing, and the only reason I want to buy the game. Same thing goes for people said about Deku or My Hero Academia. People say like, I'm going to buy this game only for My Hero Academia, which I'm thinking you're gonna be disappointed. And that's the thing, I don't think you really should buy this game if you're really planning to get one character. If you're planning to just play with one character, or not even play, but just you're coming to this game knowing one character. Because let me just say, if you're very excited for one character, but you're gonna be using everybody because you kind of know how this game, you know the characters, you know the enemies, that's fine. But the thing is, I've seen a lot of people who are just a My Hero Academia fan, or just Yu-Gi-Oh fan, or just Dragon Ball fans, and they're like, yeah, I want to buy it. I think that's kind of stupid, because if you are like a big Dragon Ball fan, you only like Dragon Ball, you're gonna go ahead and play those Dragon Ball games. And if you like My Hero Academia, they have a fully, made game. I think it's gonna be very much of a waste to actually go ahead and buy this game for one series or for one character, like one character for sure. If it's gonna be one series, I can kind of see it, but not exactly. But the thing is, that's not what I want to talk about. The thing I want to talk about is that, first of all, I think that's something you shouldn't do, because this game is celebration of Shonen Jump, of Weekly Shonen Jump. The whole point of this is just to make you play with all the Shonen Jump characters. And if you don't know any Shonen Jump, or like one Shonen Jump, I think that's gonna be really disappointing. And not only that, I think that if you will know those characters, if you will know every single Shonen Jump character is gonna be in the game, you can have a lot of fun. You're gonna have so much enjoyment. Just especially if you watch the Japanese version, you're gonna just get into the game, pick every single character you already know, and you're just gonna have some of the greatest times in your life. Now, what I made this video is not just kind of like shitting about those people who are buying this game for one character. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to actually give you guys some good advice and things to do, because personally myself, I also didn't know much, or not much, but not all of the characters that are in this game. And what I did is something pretty cool. So basically, right now we're a month away from Jump Force. Now, personally for me, I have like a month free. I can basically do whatever I want in this month. I don't have like work, I don't have like a school or anything, so I'm very much free. And because of that, I decided, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna prepare myself for Jump Force. And what I mean by that, I'm just gonna go ahead and watch every single anime that is in Jump Force, just to kind of prepare myself, and also be kind of fresh about it. Because think about it, if I'm gonna watch all those shows like right before I play the game, I'm gonna be very fresh about it. It's gonna be very fresh in my mind. So that's something very, very good. So let's start off with basically the biggest to kind of lowest, or actually upside. I'm gonna be kind of random, but it's gonna be most likely from ones that are pretty popular, or most important ones, to ones that are less. So let's start off with something that I feel like a lot of people don't really think about it a lot, but I think it should be. That would be Death Note. Now, the reason why I think you should watch Death Note, maybe it's not the #1 priority. It kind of is, but the thing is, a lot of people know that Light Yagami is not a playable character. So why you should watch it? And the reason for that is because of the fact that he is part of the story. And I feel like if you will know a lot about Light, and a lot about Death Note itself, I think you're gonna go into the story and like know his mindset a lot more, and know things that he's gone through. I think it's gonna be much better. Again, I'm not sure if that's the #1 priority, but without out of the way, let's go now into the #1 priority. Probably the biggest ones. Probably the biggest one is Dragon Ball, right? Fortunately for you guys, for people who don't know much about anime, this is, Dragon Ball is super popular. Everybody knows Dragon Ball. Everybody knows, he goes Super Saiyan. Everybody knows you can do a Kamehameha wave. You can do the Spirit Bomb. Everybody knows that stuff. So that's why I don't think you should watch Dragon Ball exactly. Myself personally, I'm right now watching Dragon Ball Kai, which is basically Dragon Ball Z just without the fillers. And I'm doing this just kind of have fresh mind. I did watch Dragon Ball, not exactly like I watched it very like episode here, episode there, and I didn't watch it like from start to finish. So that's what I'm gonna try to do now. Dragon Ball is a little bit of a problem because it has a lot of episodes. If we're already talking about Death Note, which now I'm kind of switching between them. 37 episodes, you can kind of finish it pretty quickly. You can like finish it like less than a week. Some of my friends are going crazy. They can finish it like 2 days. So I don't want you to go that crazy, but you can definitely in a week kind of finish it. So that's great. But again, Dragon Ball has a lot of episodes. I think especially Z has more, but Kai also has like a lot. So I don't think you can like watch it in like a week or something. It's gonna take you a while, but you don't have to finish it. You don't have to like watch every single episode to kind of know what's going on. You just need to know some of the characters, right? To know Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Cell, all the characters that basically are in Jump Force. Piccolo as well. You gotta know all these characters well in the show that they're gonna be prepared for Jump Force in the Dragon Ball stuff. Now, next up we have One Piece. Now, One Piece is really problematic because I don't think, if you haven't watched One Piece at all, good luck. Because you're not gonna be able to watch every single episode. It's not even end. It didn't even end, right? It's still going. And to get to where they are right now, it's like 800 episodes. It's gonna be crazy. You cannot do it. But what you can do is still watch, a few of the earlier episodes, just gonna get through to know Luffy's character, to know Sanji's Zoro character, even though they are very different in the way they're in Jump Force. They're like episode 500 or so. So I personally myself, I watch One Piece, but not all of it. I watched like a 200 300 episodes. So I kind of know some stuff, but I don't know all the crazy time skip stuff, so I don't know that stuff, but I do know a little bit. So again, One Piece is a little problematic. Okay, I will say it's a little bit problematic because there's a lot of shit going on in Jump Force in One Piece, and I don't know exactly how you could completely like prepare, watch everything. I'm personally myself right now, I'm watching One Piece from where I left off, like episode 200, which I don't know if that will make anything because it's not really a good idea, but anyways, it will not help me, but still, I'm doing it anyways, just to kind of know more of the characters. Next up we have is Naruto. Now, Naruto, for me personally, I have a pretty good thing with Naruto because actually, like, I watched from episode 1 to the end show. One of my first ever animes that I actually done that is with Naruto and Shippuden. So with Naruto, I'm pretty good. If you ask me what you should do, I don't know, because to be honest with you, the way they are in Jump Force, where Sasuke and Naruto, which I know there's gonna be more characters, but as of right now, Naruto and Sasuke, they're not finished version, not their end version. They're kind of, a little bit close to the end. They're not like started, but they're not like, they're kind of in a way evolved, but not entirely. You know what I mean? Like, they're not. At the end they're going super crazy, it's insane, and in the game they're kind of cool and just kind of normal, more normal than the crazy shit they've been through in the end. So, okay, whatever, I don't know how you guys can prepare for that, because you still, personally myself, I think you should watch Naruto, the original Naruto, before you watch Shippuden. I know some people, won't agree with me, but I think that it does give you the character stuff, so even though I do prefer Shippuden, of course. So that's that. Next up we have Bleach. Now Bleach, the reason why Bleach here is because it has also a lot of characters. I think you should know that. Which episode you should watch? I don't know. You should watch the start. Kind of knowing knowing Ichigo, knowing Rukia, knowing Aizen, which is also in the game, and some other characters which I'm still not sure. Personally myself right now, I'm watching it. I'm like in episode 30 or so. So I'm not. I want to watch more to kind of know every single character. I'm just kind of know all that stuff. But again, that's what I'm doing. And if we're talking about it, I'm doing the same thing for Hunter x Hunter, which I'm just starting to watching it. Okay, I'm like at episode like 50 or so, and man, I'm just in love with this series. I'm just like, oh my god, how did I not watch it before this preparation? So, by the way, this is going to be something that will help you. This will actually make you want to watch all these series or just get to know new series, because to be honest with you, Weekly Shonen Jump is one of the best mangas and anime things ever. So I think that definitely they're gonna have some good ones. So again, Hunter x Hunter, very good show, right? I think you should watch until you get to know most of the characters, which is not that far. You kind of get to know Gon, Killua, Kurapika, and Leorio pretty quickly. That's great. I think that's fantastic. Same thing goes for Hisoka, right? I don't think Leorio is even in the game, right? It's Hisoka then, but Hisoka is good. Most of their attacks you're not gonna know pretty like fast. They learn their attacks way into the series, so that's a little bit problematic, especially with the fact there's big spoilers in the game. You know what I'm talking about, the big special attack that Gon has. It is kind of spoilery. It's gonna take you a while to get to where he does that, so it's kind of unfortunate, but still watch it just to kind of know the characters. And also it's a great series. Like I said, I think it's fantastic. So that's Hunter x Hunter. After that we have Yu Yu Hakusho, which, to be honest with you, I don't know how I missed this show. Man, I kind of like it. It's not like my favorite. Again, from the ones I'm watching right now, it's Hunter x Hunter. But Yu Yu Hakusho, I think it's great because, it's a show that, again, you're going to learn the characters. Not much in them. Right now, we only know about Yusuke himself and Toguro, I think. So there are only two characters that are in the game. So I think you should watch it, again, to kind of know the characters and know their special attacks, right? The Spirit Gun, all that stuff. I think you should watch Yu Yu Hakusho a little bit. To kind of know what's going on. After that, we're gonna go into Rurouni Kenshin. So I think Rurouni Kenshin is pretty good. It's kind of a fun show actually. I'm actually like surprised. Again, I'm surprised that most of these shows I didn't really know about it existed a lot. So it's kind of like a little bit of like, oh, okay, that's on me. But cool. Kenshin is really awesome. He's a really cool character. It's kind of a generic show. I wouldn't say generic, but it's not like it's not as surprising as some of the other ones, especially like Hunter x Hunter. I think Hunter x Hunter has some pretty insane shit going on in there, but again, it's very fun. Like I said, Kenshin is awesome. It's a really cool animation with the swords. It's great. Of course, in the game we're gonna have Kenshin and this villain, which I forgot his name. God damn it! But yeah, is in the game as well. Next up, what would we have next? So we have some other ones like City Hunter and Fist of the North Star, which both of them I haven't watched just because I kind of know a little bit. I mean, I don't know anything about City Hunter, but Fist of the North Star, just know, everybody knows the famous.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
There are some other stuff that I want to watch, like Senseiya. I think Senseiya looks really interesting. I'm actually really interested to actually watch the show. It has Pegasus in it. It's freaking cool. Even though we only know about Pegasus, or no, we know about two characters. I think they're in the game. Maybe it looks cool for me. After that, we have some other ones. My Hero Academia. We only know one character of My Hero Academia, which is a little bit problematic. But to be honest with you, My Hero Academia, I personally watched My Hero Academia way before. Like I watched it when every episode came out, so I kind of know everything. So I didn't need to watch it. But it's a great show. It's a great show. It's really awesome. So. Next up we have JoJo Bizarre Adventure. The reason why I'm putting it here because it's not even announced, but there's a good chance that it will be announced. I'm pretty sure they're gonna put him in the game, some of the characters from JoJo, and so therefore you gotta watch it. So that's basically it. This was a really long episode, a lot of series in there, a lot of stuff you guys need to know, but I feel like you should really watch some of them, at least, not even all of them, but just watch a good amount, just to kind of understand every character and kind of understand everything that's going on within it, because if you're not, I think it's gonna be a little bit of a waste, game, because you gotta be playing the game and you're gonna know like very little. That also goes the opposite way. If you're gonna be playing this game and you know all the characters, you're gonna have so much fun in it, because you're gonna be so much enjoying like every character interaction. Everything is just gonna be freaking perfect, and all the maps, you're gonna know everything. So that's about that. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys do want to see stuff like that, so tell me, and I'll see you in the next video.